Lisa, and today I am going to be talking about why I chose journalism and give you guys an overview/review of the program itself. I hope this video will help you decide whether or not you should pursue this degree, and let's get started. So every time when I have to go out and do like a video or photo assignment, this is the stuff I need to bring with me. This is the camera and the lens, and this is my audio equipment, and this is my tripod. Most of our classes are actually all on the 3rd floor. This is where I return all my equipment. This is where you'll be having like most of your classes. So every floor pretty much looks the same. And that's the daily. Why I chose journalism. To be honest, journalism wasn't my first choice, but design was. Unfortunately, that just didn't work out for me, and so I still wanted to pursue something that would allow me to do creative work. And after talking to friends, family, and professors, I decided to look into PR. And then I thought to myself, like, wow, this is actually something I see myself doing. And tragically, UW doesn't offer a PR program. So journalism was the next best thing, and that's why I decided to be a journalism major. So now I'm going to be talking about what I think about the program as a whole. So first, I want to say we use a quarter system, so that means that we don't really have the chance to get in depth with things. And because of that, I highly suggest you guys to either pick up a minor or double major. So if you're really into creating content, like taking photos or making videos, look into DX Art. But if you want to hone your writing skills, then maybe look into the English minor. The second thing that I want to say is that it's a very hands-on major, meaning that you're constantly out in the field, interviewing people, taking photos, creating videos, so you really just have to be proactive. Like for example, in my Com 361 class, it's called News Lab, we are required to produce 3 articles and pitch them to editors outside the UW community. And I had the opportunity to work with Federal Way Mirror and produce a piece on Girl Scouts and their Silver Award project. And shout out to my friend Debbie for being so nice, and she drove me to Federal Way just so I could write this piece. And overall, I just thought it was a really unique experience. But one thing I wished was that the daily would have worked closer with us for this class, like, because the whole purpose of this class, I guess, is to just get your stuff published so you have stuff on your resume. And it's just like really hard as like a student journalist to get your stuff out there. So yeah, I wish the daily would have been more involved. And another class that was really interesting was Com 364, Journalism in a Diverse Society. So that class was taught by Erica Schultz from the Seattle Times. And in that class, I actually learned how to use a DSLR camera and shoot on manual mode. And because of that class, I'm like super into like portraits and product photography. You can check it out on my Instagram. And we also touched base on video in that class, and I got to visit this girl's house. She was a Facebook product designer, but she makes jewelry on the side. And now thinking back, that was actually kind of scary. Well, I was really brave. I feel like not only is it very hands-on, it's like a major where you can learn all these like life skills, like learning how to cope with rejection, thinking outside the box, multitasking. Okay. Oh, the third thing that I want to mention is that be prepared to like constantly text, call, and like video call your professors. I mean, like I have like probably 5 professors' numbers like listed in my phone right now. So that's like pretty interesting to know. The fourth thing that I wanted to mention is that the program itself is kind of small, meaning that there's only 200 to 300 students in total, and that's including grad students. So expect a lot of familiar faces in your class. So the fifth thing I want to kind of talk about is that if you go on their official website, it might seem like there's a wide variety of classes and lots of like options for you to pick from, but in reality a lot of those classes are like unavailable due to the lack of professors, but who knows, maybe in the future it'll change. And I think that's all I can think of as of right now, but if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below or DM me on Instagram and I'll be more than happy to talk to you.